I'd like to welcome all of you to the Race Cycler 9 p.m. Eastern call. Tonight's going to be an exciting call, so I suggest everyone grab a piece of paper, something to write with, take some notes, because our speaker is going to share something with you that is just simply amazing. I am so excited about this, been involved with this industry for over 30 years, built huge organizations of over 100,000 people, different organizations, but I've never seen anything before. It's not even a pre-launch. This is just getting people lined up with so much interest, so much excitement. People lined up in just the last 2.5 weeks. Just Steve's team alone has got over 50,000 people ready to sign up to get involved starting in just 5 days next Friday. So I'd like to introduce to you our speaker, Master Distributor, and what a great man he is. He loves people. He'll do whatever he can for you. When he tells you he'll help you, he means it. It's not lip service. He is there to help people, and there are very few people like that. So I'd like to introduce Steve West. Steve, go ahead, buddy. Take over the call.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, everybody, for coming to this Saturday night call on August 2nd. And it is, as we said, the week of kickoff for Race Cycler. I'm sorry, guys. And we are pushing ahead very strongly on this push week, and we have everything in place to launch this company. We've had everything in place for the last 3 to 4 weeks to launch this company, but we held it up for several reasons, and those reasons you're going to find out tonight why. And they're actually beneficial to each and every one of us as far as being on this call and our income potential by doing that. I'm going to discuss a couple of things tonight, how we can cycle through this matrix. One thing I'm going to let you know right off the bat, everyone on this call that takes a position in this company will be profitable. We do pay everybody in this company, and the way we pay everybody in this company is a little bit ingenious, and it's innovative in this industry. So I'm going to break into everything from the matrix to how we can gather leads, to how we can launch this company successful, and what's happened so far with this company. And I'm going to do it now. Everybody have your pen and paper ready, because it's actually better if you write something down while I'm speaking to you. This way you get a visual as well as me telling you, and it'll come together very simply. But as we said, this is the week that Race Cycler launches its site. It will, in my opinion, be one of the biggest launches that you've ever seen, and people will take notice the way we're doing it. It's innovative, it's ingenious how we're doing it. But let's cover how we're going to get paid, because that's important. No matter what we do, we want to be paid for what we're doing, and I'm definitely one of those people that want to take some type of financial freedom from what I'm doing. But here's what we have, guys. We have a 2x2 into a 2x2. It's a force-filled matrix, which means that anytime somebody joins this company, somebody gets paid. They don't have to be connected to that person that's joining this company. It's still pushing up the matrix, and somebody gets paid. There are ways to enhance or excel your income if you want to grow a strong team and start to build underneath you, which I do advise. But even if somebody comes in this company and doesn't bring anyone in, introduce anyone to this company, they still will get paid, and that's a big statement to make, and that's one of the things that makes us innovative as far as a company in this marketplace. So let's break down on how we can do that and how this company is going to succeed in getting everyone comfortable, everyone paid, and make people start to realize that, there is an opportunity in this profession, and all they have to do is follow what everyone else is doing, and they can get paid a lot more. So we're going to start out by breaking that 2x2 matrix down. As I said, it's a company force matrix. It's also a true follow-the-sponsor matrix. You will be following the same team in and out of the matrix. The same people that cycle you will be there when you're done to cycle you again. That's exciting because you keep your genealogy together, and it causes power. The longer the genealogy stays together, the more people they attract, the more power your team begins to have, and the more power the company begins to have because there's more people within the organization. We've looked over cyclers in the past, and I've cut my teeth on cyclers. I have no problem with cyclers. I actually like them. A lot of people get a little worried about them, and there's some factors in them that do hurt people. Splitting boards, number one. Meaning there's just too many boards to operate. Your people all over the place. You're trying to find them. It's 25 boards. It's a lot of work. jumping features. Someone like myself or another person that can come in with a large group of people can actually jump a person, so to speak, and push him down and keep him from cycling, or push him up to cycle and break up his genealogy where no one comes up to qualify him, and he sits up there for 2-3 weeks, a month, with no income and gets discouraged and walks away. That's called breakage. We've eliminated the jumping. We eliminated the breakage. Breakage is simply you put money into a company, you can't cycle, so you've lost that money, the company's gained it, and you walk away and go on to another opportunity. We want to keep a solid company. We want to keep all our members intact consistently for a long, long time. And what we've done was we've taken out jumping features. We've taken out splitting boards, massive splitting boards. We've taken out the breakage. And I'm going to explain to you exactly how we've done that. And it's a really simple process. And we've given this company back to the marketers, to the people that are looking to work, and this is what we have. What you can do right now is put that matrix down on paper so it'll give you a visual as I explain it to you. And how we do that is simply this. Draw a circle, 2 circles under that circle, 4 circles under that circle. Under those 2, I'm sorry. So you have 1 circle, 2 circles, and 4 circles. Now do the exact same thing above that, because you're going to go through 2 of those matrices. Once you get done, we're going to break down first how we get paid and what it's going to cost us to get involved in this program. As of tonight, you can sit back. We're not asking you for any financial commitment. We're just asking you to open up your mind and see the vision that we've seen and see what that vision has developed to today, which is something pretty exciting and fantastic, something I didn't even think was going to grow this big, this quick. And it is big, guys. It's enormous, and it's exciting. We're living on adrenaline right now from what we're seeing the results be. But let's get back to that matrix so I don't take your mind off that. Coming to this program, it's a one-time cost of $230. We're going to use the name Johnny on this because it's just an easy name for me to remember. And if there's anybody out there, no offense on that name. Johnny comes into this program, and he signs up. He gets put on the bottom matrix that you drew at the very top in that one spot. Johnny has not invited anybody into this company, whether he's working too many hours, he's on vacation, he's in other opportunities, or he just doesn't know people to invite into it. So he comes into this company, has no personals. There's nobody to fill up his board, and I'm going to show you how the company's going to push him through. But what will happen to Johnny is he will get paid. What will happen is he'll get paid on that bottom matrix, which is called our national board. He will get paid on the bottom row, $10, $10, $10, $10, and $10. So 4 people will come in and pay Johnny $10 each. He will max out on that board at $40, which will push him up to the second board above him. That board is called our Grand National Board. Up there, Johnny will receive $50, $50, $50, and $50 from the same people from the bottom board. He will max out at $200 on that board, and he will totally complete the cycle. He will get $240, which is a $10 profit. The company will then come in, take out $230 of Johnny's $240, and put him back in the matrix. I will explain how Johnny's going to cycle in a minute. Now, if John was supposed to just brought in one person, introduce one person to this company, it would pay him a little better. On that bottom line, Johnny would make $25, $25, $25, and $25. Once again, he would be pushed up to that Grand National Board. On that board, he would receive 100, 100, 100, and 100. At this point, he cycled out of that board for a total of $500. The company would then take $230 and re-enter him back into the program under the same exact genealogy that he's with, and he would come out of that with a $270 profit. If Johnny introduces 2 people to this company, just 2 people, he will max out the compensation plan in his company for the life of the program, and he will get paid a lot better than the other two places. And if he brings in more, I'll tell you how he can get paid even better than that. But right now we're going to say Johnny has two people that he's introduced. On that bottom line, he is going to get paid $50, $50, $50, and $50. He will have $200, and it will push him up to the Grand National Board above him. On that board, he will receive $500, $500, $500, and $500. He's now completed that cycle for $2,200. The company will come in and take $230, put John back into the lineup, back into the cycle, and he will have netted a profit of $1,970. Now we're going to go back and find out how he can possibly get through the boards with no personals whatsoever. When this company launches on August 8th, the first position that breaks through for the history of this company is going to be a master distributor position. It's not going to be owned by any one of us. Its only function is to be popped off the board as quick as possible and go seek the last and the weakest board in the company. So there is John on the bottom line sitting by himself. He hasn't invited anybody into this company, and this master distributor position positions itself underneath on the 2 spot, the first line we call that, on the left side. Now all of a sudden, remember, it's a true follow the sponsor program. Everybody is sponsored off of that master distributor position. We all start to file onto that board and push John right off that board. Now Johnny has cycled that whole board, depending on how many people he brought in, whether it's nobody, 1, or 2. That position will be continuously cycling and looking for the weakest and oldest board in the company and pushing them off. How many boards can that master position cycle and go find? A pretty lot, as I'm going to share with you in a little while, on why I believe this and why it is going to happen. But that's how people are going to cycle in this company. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can wait for that master position to come to you. It may come once a week. It may come once every 3 days. It depends on how many times we cycle this. But if you really take a look at what's happening on those boards, it takes 16 people to blow through both of those boards. If you go build a team of 2 people, and you get those people to bring in 2 people, and those people to bring in 2 people, and those people to bring in 2 people, you will cycle many more times a week. If you build a solid team and go down, like I'm telling people to do, 10 people deep, 20 people deep, you can cycle multiple times per day, 7 days a week. That's what you have in the power. Whatever financial problems or situations that may arise in your life, or things that you just want in your life, you can get them through a cycler program. This program is designed to generate fast cash, legal cash, and consistent cash. It's just the way you build your team. I can help you with building your team, and the leadership in this company will be able to help you with building your team. The best thing you can do with building your team is, number 1, get people on these calls. We have these calls, Mike has told you, almost every 2 hours, starting from 11 a.m. and every 2 hours after till 3 in the morning. That's number 1 way of doing it. Send them on the call, let them get the information, and then they can make an intelligent and educated decision. The other way you can get people to come into this company is use the products that the company is giving you for the $230 which you're purchasing. Those products will help you generate leads, prospects, and eventually customers if they're used correctly. The first product that we do offer you is a lead generation software. That software generally, it can be used, not generally, you can use it to go out and get any type of customer. That customer can be anyone from a professional marketer to somebody shopping for real estate. You just given the information into the software, and it will go out on the online. It will go out online and seek people that have filled out any type of information that you put in pertaining to whatever subject you're searching for. If you have people that are looking for a home, it'll go out and find a demographic of people that have been searching for a new home. If you put in people that are looking for a home-based business. It'll go out and find people that have done any type of searches online for home-based businesses. You will gather that information. We have lead capture pages set up back there, another product back there, which you can send out to them. They're generic. You can use them for any type of business you want. You can use them for Race Cycler. In other words, you can send somebody out a capture page saying make money from home. They will give you real, live information that will come back to your system where there is an autoresponder back there hooked up, and you can do correspondence back and forth with them until your prospect becomes a customer. So that's a powerful way of generating leads, and it's part of the program that you're getting for the $230. There's also an ebook series back there that can help you professionally and personally. It can develop skills of motivation, inspiration, spiritual, hobbies, whatever you're looking for. There's a book back there that can help you, and you can read it and enjoy the luxury of reading books, which you're going to have a lot of time when you're making a good income, and this is the program to do it with. Those products that we have back there for you have a value of $2,300. They're included in this program for the purchase price of $230, and that also includes the opportunity that's going to make you financially independent if you take this opportunity and you build it the correct way. Now, this is what we've done that's really special, and this should really excite you, and I just want you to sit back and open your mind to this, because this is one of the parts that really got me excited to come into this company. It is a launch no other company has done. We're going to do a massive launch in one day. Companies have opened up their websites where you can fill out your information. You can take a spot. You'll hear people, if you're in the profession, lock your spot, lock your spot, lock your spot. That's not something we're doing right now. We're going out and we're getting people that can see this vision, and I'm going to share that vision right now with you. And they're committing to us, and they're committing to us in a big way. As a matter of fact, as Mike has broken to you, over 50,000 people have committed to this one team to come in and build this company. And that's a powerful force that we have behind us. And we're hoping you get to see this vision and you come work with us too and commit to this company so we can build it all together. But what we've done was we've taken a company and we're going to take all of those people, as crazy as that sounds, and launch them in one day at 9 p.m. on August 8th. The reason we're doing that and what we can see happening is nothing but fantastic. Everyone's going to be put through in a certain time as they get a link sent down to them. The way we're going to do that is the top leaders will send to their leaders, 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 all the way down to the 50,000 people. These people will be popping into the matrix, and as they do, as they sign up, people will be cycling. What we will cause at that time is a complete combustion of people coming out every second, every minute, every half an hour, every 10 minutes, every hour. It's going to be consistent people cycling online. And what's going to happen is people are going to be running to all the different social media sites out there, whether it's Google+, YouTube, Facebook, Skype, Twitter, LinkedIn, texting, Instagram, and they're going to be saying things like, I don't know what I did. I just talked to John, and John gave me this program. It's $230. It paid me back $2,200. It paid me back $500. It paid me back $240. It paid me back $10. It paid me back $50. It paid me back $100. Every second, people are going to be screaming that this company is paying them money. It will get noticed. What will happen at that point is this company will double, triple, and quadruple in the first couple of hours. That's going to give us continuous cycles and give us stability. That's not going to stop in a day or 2 days. This company can grow to be 6 million people in close to, a million people in close to 6 months. I think it's going to do a little better than that. I thought it was going to do 40,000 in the first month. We've definitely blown past that in 2.5 weeks. I truthfully believe some of the leadership that we've attracted into this company, and I'm on the phone with them on a daily basis, are talking they can bring in 1,000 people, 100,000 people, 120,000 people. This is not hype. This is teams out there that have been working for a long time and struggling in this industry that are looking for a new home where all of their people can get paid. They're being attracted to this company for one reason. This company is willing to pay all their people and promise them they can get paid. We're also launching this in a way where it's going to cause so much exposure. People are going to get attracted, and all they're going to ask you when you're posting and you're out there screaming and yelling that you just made money, is it legal? Are you making this money? And how do we get started? When you have that type of a combination and there's no resistance whatsoever, those 60,000 people, 50,000 people, 40,000 people that we're going to march into launch, and I'm telling you, I'm pushing for 300,000 by August 8th, can turn into 600,000, 900,000, 1 million people overnight. That's how powerful what you have in your hands are. I mean, that's a crazy thing to say, but that's what's happening right now. I see it duplicating. I'm having leaders call me on the phone. I have a team. Can you get on a special call? When I get done with these conference calls, I go to other conference calls where there's 200 people waiting. There's 100 people waiting. There's 50 people waiting. There's 1,000 people waiting where we can get on these conference calls and speak to all of them at once. Everybody is being receptive. I've never seen anything where I went out and introduced the company to, and 99% of the people are saying, yes, I want in. That's what we have in our hands, and we haven't even launched yet. This is just word of mouth at this point. When we have social exposure and social proof that we can go out there and we can start getting these people paid, I'm telling you, the sky is not the limit. Above that is the limit. There's nothing that can stop the growth of this company at that time, because you have people in real time out on social media, which is not only in my opinion, in the opinion of the world, the greatest social platform for advertising, whether it's free or paid, that we've ever seen in our time, and it's only going to get stronger. And we get to utilize that by a special launch to introduce a special program where everybody gets free and a product in that company that helps us introduce it. And when you put everything together and you really look at the package that you have, this is a no-brainer. This is just something that you've got to take a look at, and you've got to get involved in front of it. Because if you don't get involved in front of it, you will get involved in the middle of it or behind it. It will not end. It will still pay you at any time. But the people that launch themselves in front of this company and position themselves here right now are the people that will reap the rewards of this company for years to come. Is this company sustainable? Well, it takes 16 people to get from point A to point B, meaning on those bottom lines, you look at your matrix, you're going to see exactly what I'm saying. On the bottom line, there's 4 opening spots. If you put yourself on the right of that bottom line in the 4 opening, you'll be pushed over. It will take 4 people. These boards move left to right. It'll take 4 people to move you over, and then it'll take 4 people to take you off that board. You go to the next board. It'll take 4 people to move you over, 4 people to take you off that board. That's 16 people. 16 times 200 is $3,200. The company's paying out $2,200. It's sustainable. Can we generate that type of excitement to keep that going on a daily basis? By all means, we can keep it going. How can we keep it going? Because people are getting paid. Every time somebody joins, somebody's getting paid. Somebody's out on social media with their pants on fire screaming, I just got paid. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm learning this as I go along, but I'm making money. That's all people need to know. Is the company legal? Yes, we have a product that's valued way over the purchase price of coming in here for $230. The other thing they're going to ask is people getting paid in the company. We all been in companies where some of the leaders are getting paid, most of the downline is not. This is the complete opposite. Everybody gets paid. But if you want to be a true leader in the company and step up and grab everything you want financially, you have that capability too. You can cycle multiple times. You don't have to take what the matrix has given you. You can actually take that plus. Has the company compliantly met all regulations? Yes, it has. Can it substantially keep itself going and going? It's already proven it will. So what we're asking you right now is to take the vision of what I just gave you. Think about the timing in this company. Allow yourself to see that board the way I just explained it to you, how anybody can cycle, whether you come in this company with no sponsored people. And if you do and you cycle out for 240, I promise you, you will get 2 people by the next cycle. You will want the 2,200. That alone can triple our size, 2 people coming in. Not to mention the social exposure that we talked about. You got a win in your hands. Right now, I'm telling you, whoever sent you to this call cares about your future, cares about you. This company can change your life financially. cyclers are very quick cash generating systems. They've been around forever. There's a company out right now that has a 3.5-year successful run. I know we can live longer than that with longevity of this company because they don't pay everybody. There's a lot of people with breakages in that company. In other words, they don't actually make any money. They come in. And that company's still strong to today. So we got all the winning products in this company and all the winning features to make this thing last. This is the last. This is not the last call. We got so many more calls to go. But what I wanted to say to you guys was simply this. Take that vision. Lock arms with whoever sent you to this call. If they need any help answering any of your questions, we'll be more than glad to help you. And that's, seriously, this is a great company to get yourself involved with. Take the opportunity and run with it. Mike, I'm done, and I'm going to let you take over, and I thank everybody for listening to me for this 15 minutes that I rattled on.
All right, fantastic, Steve. What a great presentation. I mean, you explained it so thorough. Everyone should be totally excited what they just heard. Well, I'm going to do something a little different, Steve, here tonight. As I was taking introductions, I was listening to people coming on, so I'm going to go reach out here, and I'm going to call for Jerry, a young lady that I heard her come in, and I'm going to just ask her a couple of questions. So we're going to see firsthand, what people really think. Jerry, if you're out there, just hit *6 and let me know you're there.
Yes, I'm here.
Well, hi, Jerry. How are you?
Hey, I'm great.
Good. I'm glad that you came out here. I was just going to ask you, how did you get introduced to the Race Cycler?
Well, I was introduced because Gary Wolf sent me an email, and so when I saw that, I gave him a call. And, when I saw that, I said, this doesn't look like hype. This looks like substance. Because I've read everything that he had in there, and I thought, this really looks like substance. And then, once I got on the calls and all, I was like, okay, this is substance. I've been in the industry for like 30 years. I was trained by the best, Art Williams. I was a national sales director with him, so I can tell when something is good or when it's hype.
Absolutely. So how's your reception been since, first off, how many days have you been or a week? How long you been in? And how is the reception everyone you're sharing with this with been?
Well, I think it's been a week, but I am having great reception. Today my husband and I, we were out walking. I had my cell phone with me. My phone was just blowing up. A pastor called me and said, oh, I'm in. I said, okay, as soon as I get back, I'll pencil you in. I've had so many people to call me to say, pencil me in. So I'm telling you, I have a great team that's following, with us, and I'm very excited about this because the response has been really good. And, how could the response not be good? Because we are just so different from the other cyclists that have been out here, and I've had, some experience with them. So, I know that what we have is just totally different. Where can you go and guarantee somebody if they don't bring in anybody? And what's going to happen? Let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to find somebody that will come in here that may not recruit anybody, but then once they cycle, they're going to go and they're going to tell somebody, oh, guess what? I made money and I didn't recruit anybody. So what are they going to do? They're going to recruit that person that they're told. They're going to say, oh, yeah, maybe I can come in here and make some money and not recruit anybody. So a lot of people are going to get sponsored, because of that. So, we're going to help the heavy hitters and we're going to help the little players as well. So I love it.
Oh, fantastic, Jerry. I really appreciate you taking the time to share that with us. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This wasn't rehearsed. She didn't even know I was going to call her out. But that's the truth of what's going on right here. That's it. That's pure excitement. So all you have to do, everyone, right now, just get back with the person, if you're on here for the first time, and just do what she did. Say, hey, I'm in. Pencil me down. Get me on your list. And then what you want to do is share with your excitement to anyone you care for, anyone that you might love, anyone that you've just maybe acquaintance with on a list, whatever, and get them to the next call. We have 3 more calls, one at 11 tonight, and then another one at 1 a.m. and 3 and 3 a.m. That's Eastern time. So with that being said, man, what a great presentation. Steve, again, I want to thank you for that, and thank you, Jerry, for stepping out for us. And everyone else, I want to thank all of you for being on this.
You're quite. Thank you. That's great, man. Well, I want to thank everybody for even being on and listening, and have a great rest of the night, and we'll hear you here in a couple hours. With that being said, this call is officially over. Thank you, and good night.
Good night, everybody, and thank you for getting on the call. Jerry, thank you. Beautiful.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. Seriously, and Jerry was not even known she was going to be called out. That was perfect, Jerry. You said it better than I could. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.